listening to Ambitious AF, a podcast that will help you level up, find positivity, and put yourself on top right now and every day for the rest of your life. I'm your host, Caroline Lewis, and each week I will bring you a guest or thought that will motivate you to get out of bed every morning with the willingness to succeed. Being ambitious means you are proud of who you are and everything you've accomplished. Only you can make that happen, though. But with the help of this podcast, you will rise to the top. You will find success. You will believe in yourself and manifest happiness. And most importantly, you will become ambitious AF. I know you are eager to begin, so let's get started.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Ambitious AF with Caroline Lewis. I know it has been a couple of weeks, but holy moly have I been on the go. So I apologize for all of the delayed podcast episodes as I was trying to do them once a week. But yeah, work got the best of me and I just simply didn't have time to record these. But I'm super excited to be back. And of course, thank you to all of my new listeners. I always appreciate you. And I also would love to find out how you find me. Because I'm just always curious to how people track this podcast down. So it is currently 6:45 in the morning as I'm recording this podcast. And the topic today, it's going to be really cool. It's going to be something totally different, a little bit more business related, but not entirely business related because this podcast isn't so much about business, more about mindset, except I will start to incorporate business methods, potentially, depending on how you all give feedback. So, anywho, I hope everyone's been doing well. I hope everyone has been going out and kind of getting back to normal, right? I know I've been traveling a bunch. It's been super fun. I was just in Disney World with my family for my niece's 2-year birthday. Yes, I am 28 years old and still go to Disney almost every single year because I'm obsessed with Disney. My whole family is. And we had an amazing time. And it was really the first time that my little niece could appreciate the park. We've taken her before when she was just a wee little lass, but she's older now. She's 2. She was 2 on Monday. And she was able to run around and see some of the characters, even though that was a little bit limited because of COVID. And yeah, she had a blast. She got to see Cinderella's castle. She got to go on the Frozen ride and meet Elsa and Anna. Got to see Pooh Bear. We just had so much fun. So it was a long break, Tuesday through Sunday, which normally I've realized I am definitely a bit of a workaholic, but in a good way because I love working, and my business, my online business coaching is taken off to a degree I didn't even imagine would be possible. So I love working, and the cool thing about Disney is you can work from Disney, right? You can bring your laptop, and that's like the coolest thing with owning an online business is nothing really, I barely rescheduled appointments. And if anything, I just had to take like an hour to myself to kind of coach people that I was scheduled to coach throughout the week. And they had Wi-Fi, and I just popped in my headphones, and voila, I continued work, right? It was so cool. And I'm just so grateful to be able to have a digital business, an online business, because I do plan on traveling. Of course, I'm moving here soon, but outside of that, I have a lot of international clients. So every time I go to book a trip to see them, I always give myself like 2 or 3 days before for me to explore their country. And doing so, I can still work on my online business because I can pack up and go wherever, whenever. It is absolutely beautiful. So if anyone is interested in starting their own business online, please reach out to me because I can steer you in the right direction and never look back. Which kind of relates to my topic today. So as I was going through my ultimate podcast list, this is podcast number 18, and I have like over 100 to get through potentially by the end of this year, but we have a lot of fun topics coming out. So today's topic is the power of staying coachable. Ooh, it gives me kind of shivers because it's such a good topic. I love this topic and I love talking about this. So I cannot wait to dive in, but I just want to kind of give you a sneak peek. So some of the podcast coming up, and I do promise I am not traveling that much this month, if at all. So I am able to record tons of episodes for you. So I will get back to my weekly release. So we have Thinking Your Way to Wealth, how to create your dream life, commit to your business, your family, your friends, your life, and you. We have Do You Believe in Karma? We have an episode about rejections and failures. I mean, we have so many coming up. Daily mindset work and how long it took me to get there. Why habits are so powerful. I mean, it's amazing. So I love this list. I took a lot of time to figure out this list, probably more time to figure out this list than I did setting up and talking to you all. So today's topic, the power of staying coachable. How many of you out there believe in that, right? How many of you are willing to be coachable, or are you just so gung-ho on your life, your beliefs, your actions, right? There's nothing wrong with that. But the power of staying coachable means that you are in a constant state of learning and enhancing yourself, right? That's the whole point of it. So as an online business coach myself, one of my needs in my clients, and upfront I tell them, I need you to be coachable. I need you to take what I'm about to teach, and I need you to implement this like immediately, right? I need you to ask questions when you're confused. I need you to kind of direct me if I'm not teaching or coaching you in the manner that you like, but I've seen huge success in my business and other businesses, so I need you to be coachable enough to at least learn what I'm trying to coach you, take action, see if it works for your business, and then if it still doesn't, right, then you can come back. We can come back kind of to the grid board and map out something else. But my whole philosophy is I will teach you as much as you're willing to learn. And honestly, I think a lot of people in life need to kind of go about life like this, right? I think all of us, I mean, especially right now, so now I'm kind of relating this to more of the mindset instead of the business, but with the COVID and the pandemic and the election and everything going on right now, all these world happenings, we tend to just stick in our bubble. Right? We don't want to listen to anyone. We don't want to listen to anyone's opinions. We don't want to say anyone's correct other than ourselves. And while I believe in voicing your opinion, obviously, right? Voice your thoughts, voice your opinions, voice your feelings and your emotions. I also think that a lot of us take that to the 10th degree in more of a wrong way. And they never, ever sit back and just listen to people, right? We're so eager to just talk, voice our opinion, do this, start riots, talk about why the president sucks, or why the upcoming election sucks, or why COVID sucks, and why we need to wear masks, and if you're not wearing a mask, then you're in the wrong, right? We love to talk about other people's lives in a negative way. And we never want to hear their thoughts because we always think we're in the right? We're not being coachable. So I urge you, when you do get fired up about a topic, don't just jump to your conclusion. I urge you to just sit back and listen to what the people have to say, right? I mean, as I was in Disney even, there were so many people there, and compared to obviously what's going on now, and everyone was wearing masks, and yes, it was a kind of a pain in the butt, and yes, I didn't really understand the full benefit of wearing masks, but you're able to take them off some, and anyways, all those health statistics, I guess. But did I riot because I didn't want to wear a mask? No. I understood Disney's rules, right? I listened to them. I read them. I took the time, which is a big thing, to listen to why they're being so anal with their masks. And honestly, it's because it not only protects them, but there are a lot of people that want to go to Disney that might have some health problems or might be a little bit older. And in which case, if I'm a young, healthy, happy, vibrant person, me wearing a mask to protect those, like, whatever, right? So instead of me being so negative because it was hot and we were sweaty and my face broke out like crazy, right? I got zits like I haven't gotten since high school. But instead of being super, super pissed off about these things, I just accepted it because I listened and I understood where Disney was coming from. Right? And that's being coachable. I'm 1000% coachable. And honestly, in order to be a coach, you need to be coachable, because when I work with my clients, it's not only me coaching them, but it's a lot of me understanding A, how they want to be coached, and B, sometimes my methods don't work for them. They don't like them, right? So I'm being coached by them, saying, yes, I'm listening to where you're going, but Caroline, that's not how I want to run my business, which is totally fine. I'm not going to be like, I'm your business coach. You have to do it my way or the highway. No, that's not the whole point of anything, right? You have to voice your opinion when you deem necessary, but step back a bit and understand the opposite side or that other person that you're talking to and understand where they're coming from and think about it. And if it still doesn't resonate with you, don't keep pushing your side, right? Don't keep pushing you're right, you're right, you're right, you're right. Just accept it and say, I kind of disagree, but that's fine. We are not all robots. We are not the same people. The coolest thing about individuals is that they are individual people. So every single one of us is a completely different person, and no one in this entire world, I guess unless you're living in like a communistic country, can control that, right? That's the power of freedom. You can be your individual self, which I am all for, but don't be mad at me or don't tell me I'm wrong when you're trying to be your individual self and it's working for you, but I know it won't work for me, right? Don't get your little panties in a wad because I'm politely saying no, but thank you. Because I think that's where all of our stress and our headache and our negative emotions come from, because we are in this constant state of I'm right, I'm right, I'm right, you're wrong. And it just like blows this world up. I mean, especially right now with the election going on, and I am not making this a political podcast, but you have the right and the left, and honestly, if everyone just believed in their opinion, listened to the opposite side, and either accepted it or didn't accept it, but politely moved on, think of all of the negative energy that will get wiped out, which then, universal law, means that more positivity will naturally always happen. I mean, think of it that way, right? If y'all want COVID to be over, maybe we need to get rid of all this negative juju running around in the world because everyone is voicing their opinion and not listening to each other or politely stepping back. So it's just negativity after negativity after negativity, and people are stressed and they're frustrated and they're angry and they're depressed, and then they don't know why. It's because they're putting out all this negative, so they're only getting negative back, right? Instead, if we got heated in the moment and then took a breath and said, that's fine. You believe what you believe. I have nothing against that. I'm going to believe what I believe, right? Let's coach each other. Let's help each other out and move on. Whew. And let's talk about how beautiful the sky is today. Or, oh, it was such a nice chilly fall morning. I'm so excited for fall. Or, Christmas is around the corner, right? Don't get caught up in, oh, he said, she said, I'm so mad. Because it's not going to benefit you in the long run, right? Oh gosh, I'm laughing because I'm just picturing these people, and I even get people, they'll just naysay, naysay, naysay. And I think a lot of people get angry with me because I'm just like, yeah, okay. And then I don't say anything. And they're just like, oh, well, you're not going to fight me? You're not going to say this? You're not going to get riled up? And I'm just like, okay, you know what? That's you. This is me. I choose happiness and positivity. So I totally hear what you're saying. I think that's amazing you think that. But I'm just going to keep moving on. And you can coach me in these ways, right? I'll definitely listen to you, and I guarantee I will learn something from you that I will implement later, but I'm not going to implement it for the rest of my life. That's not who I am, and that's totally fine. I am me, an individual person. You are you. You're an individual, unique person, and that is the beauty of human beings. Actually, that's the beauty of any living organism, right? I mean, if you think dogs, and you go to the dog park, and dogs are playing around, you never see one dog start pulling the rope and then shoving it in another dog's face because they won, right? It's more of like, I won, I pulled the rope from you, okay, now let's do it again, right? They're just in a constant state of happy. It's not like, I pulled this rope and I won and I'm right and you're the loser, so you go away. No, right? They keep going after them. Like, hey, play with me. Let's try this again. Let's have fun. Let's not take anything. No anger. No resentment. Let's just keep going. So be like dogs. I try to be like my dog all the time because she's the cutest thing in the world. All right. So that's kind of my philosophy of the power of staying coachable, because the power of it is if you are a more coachable person and do listen to other people and do respond after listening to them, right? I guarantee you will be 10 times more happy. And when you are more happy, you are less stressed. And when you are less stressed, more positive things naturally happen in your life. Why? Because you're not thinking about your stressed out moment all the time. You're thinking of bigger things. You're thinking of how lovely dinner is going to be tonight and how beautiful the sky is and how you're so excited for fall festivals and eating or carving pumpkins and sipping hot cocoa, right? You're not worried about any of the other things. And that I promise you, that is the truth. I go day in and day out and work. I'm up at 4:30. I go to the gym, so I'm up between 4:30 and 5, Monday through Friday. And then I hop on the computer about 6 o'clock in the morning, and I work until sometimes 9 o'clock at night, depending on where my clients live, right? I have Australian clients, so I have to get on late for them. And my stress level after implementing all of these strategies that I'm talking about is so minuscule. And honestly, right now, I'm at such an amazing point, not only an amazing connection with my universal spirit, but I'm at an amazing point in time where I can feel like that chest pressure of stress, right? You can feel that tightness. I can feel it kind of building up, and then I go, there's always tomorrow, right? And then I'm fine. And I can keep going and going and going. People ask me all the time, how the heck do you keep going? Do you stay so positive? Do you have all this energy? And it's because I stay coachable. I listen to everyone. I read their thoughts and their opinions, and I listen and I engage and I agree or I disagree, but I don't get angry. I don't get frustrated because I just breathe, and I realize that life is too short. You need to enjoy it. And there are millions of people in this world, and no one is like me, which means no one will have the exact same opinions, philosophy, spiritual awareness as me, because I am me. and they are them, and there's nothing against any of it. So as you go throughout your day, right, this is a 20-minute-ish episode, sit back, relax, and learn to be more coachable, because there is a power in those who are coachable, right? We learn. We're more successful because of it. We're happier. We're more positive. We're more understanding. And we don't get tossed into this negative cycle of you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong, right? So I hope you liked this episode. It was super fun to talk about. I love this topic. Yeah, I hope this episode kind of brought you a sense of awareness, maybe inner awareness of yourself. Maybe you had those, ooh, she's right. I really am not a coachable person. Ooh, she's right. I think way too much into the media and my next door neighbor. And, I get so ticked off at that person's Trump sign that it just ruins my day. Don't think like that, right? Don't let all those little things get in the way. Understand where people are coming from. Accept it, either agree or disagree, and politely move on as you want to move on, because it is your life. And learn from others, especially those that you aspire to be, or who are more successful than you, or more happier than you, more vibrant than you, right? Learn from everyone and just continue. Okay. All right, that wraps up this episode. Next week, tune in. It's going to be a good one. Thinking your way to wealth. I know it's going to be a hot topic because everyone is constantly, worrying about money, wondering how to make more of it. So this is more of a mindset twist on thinking your way to wealth. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. Feel free to share with family and friends, and please reach out. Let me know how you find me, what you think of these. I'd love to hear from you. All right, that's it. I'll wrap up. I'm going to go out about my day. It's now 7:05 in the morning. And have a beautiful day, night, morning, wherever you live. Stay coachable, be powerful, be happy, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Thanks for listening to this episode. If you got some value or just feel fired up, I would love for you to take a screenshot and tag me in your Instagram stories. It's always so motivating to see you getting the inspiration you needed to level up for my podcast. I'm going to keep showing up and bringing my best self to these episodes, and I encourage you to do the same. If you think a friend or family member would enjoy this episode, I would love for you to share the ambition. I can't wait to chat next week, but until then, keep being ambitious AF.